Okay, so let's place a house. So you're gonna walk up to the house, you're gonna do T/create house. You're gonna pick shell, and then we are going to go around the entire property. Try to stay inside the property lines. We do this because if we go outside of the property lines, whoever buys this house or possibly buys this house might their polyzones might be messed up and we'll have to go in and completely redo the house, and they might already have furniture in it and whatnot. So just stay just right inside the property line if you can. Um, I always roll up on my little mouse ball just a little bit. I don't really know if you need to or not, but I do anyways. When you have your polyzone, push enter and then pick the interior that will fit best inside of that house. So, with the sake of this, we are just going to pick a random one. It does not have to be perfect since this is we're going to pick a small one. Okay. All right. So then you need to place your house. Where am I? Sometimes this can be just a tad bit tricky. Need to make sure we're not in any water, because if you go into water, it will put water in your house. We're gonna rotate it just a little bit. I don't like that house actually. This one will work. Alright, so I'm gonna rotate it just a tad. And then alright, we're gonna go underneath the map a little bit. See how that does that? Sorry. See how that does that? We do not want to do that. So the way you are seeing the house right now is the way that it will be um, whenever you place it. So we want to also eliminate this, because if you place it like this, you will see shadows of cars going by. So try to put it to where you can go completely around, not see any shadows or anything like that. And then hit enter to place. Make sure you're not putting it in any water. We're going to just set that at $2. The inventory weight, put it at 10,000. We might actually go up to 20,000 on that. So put that on 20. Has garage, yes, unless it's a storage container. Storage containers do not get garages. Anything else, yes, go ahead and put a garage on it. Don't worry about needing agent to purchase. This, no, no, no. We do have a house pricing guide. If you need help, just tag me in the ticket. Hit confirm. This is where you will set your entry point. So you will move your little roller ball on your mouse, put this at the front door, then you have to go find the front door inside the house. I believe it's over here. Move it around, put her at the front door. It doesn't really matter where this goes because it's just going to end up being sold anyways, and it'll go away after it's sold. Your garage, try to set it over. Don't set your garage too close, because we have had in the past people setting their garages like, say, around this area, and it will spawn on top of the house when they go to pull it out. Now, they can move their garage once they buy the house, so, I mean, it's not a huge deal if that happens. Then, once you do this, once you get that done, you will go inside the house and you will inspect everything before you sell it. You will walk around all of the house, make sure there's no flashing lights, no flashbangs, no water anywhere, um, anything like that. Don't let somebody that's buying the house try to talk you into putting in a different interior, because that's not how we're doing it this go around. So if they want a different interior, they will have to do the add-on. Like I said, just run around the house, make sure there's no water anywhere. How ironic would that be to have water in the shower? Okay. And then once that's done, go ahead and run downstairs just for the fact of doing it. Let's try to be, a little, try to be on the realistic side with this, because like we don't want to put like a 2-story house in a 1-story apartment or something like that. It needs to stay as realistic as possible. With something like this, there could very realistically be a basement underneath that, so that's fine. The interior we chose for this house is fine. Okay, so now this is where, if everything is good to go, there's no water in anything, there's no obvious, glitches or anything like that. This is where you will sell the house. The person purchasing it can go up, they can hit H, they can buy the house just and be done with it. Now, whenever you say you have to delete a house for any reason, most likely you will be tagging me in the ticket regardless. But just for the sake of it, all you have to do is go up to it and hit delete house, and it will delete the entire thing. Please don't do this unless you have already let one of us know, and there needs to be a ticket and things like that. Other than that, that's pretty well all she wrote. If there's any issues, let one of us know. Yeah. Like I said, if anybody has any questions, I would like you guys to hop in this dev server and place a house, 1 or 2 houses before you actually go to place houses in the live server. In the case where there's several pools all right here around each other, like say somebody bought this house right here, which I'm sure they will, the polyzone on that, just make sure, like in this instance, you would be putting it like right here on the inside. But anyways, to place this house, you might have to go take it over and put it in that mountain over there whenever you do that. So just make sure you're not getting water in it. If you get water in it, it's not a huge deal, but you need to really make sure that you're walking through the house before you sell it, because after you sell it, we'll have to go and delete it. Oh, it's a whole thing. So, anyways, if there are any questions, please let me know. I would be more than happy to fly into the dev server if you guys need help. I will post a link on how to get into the dev server. If you cannot get into the dev server, please also let me know. Like I said, I am here. Hop in here, play with it. You're not going to break something. Just hop in here and play with it. Get to learn it a little bit better. It is a learning process. I know it looks easy, but it is a learning process. There will be mistakes. That's okay. The houses at like 5012, 5013, those houses are a little tricky. So more than likely, one of us will have to place them. But for the most part, the houses that you guys are going to be placing will be in the city. Now this house right here is a literal pain in the ass to place, but it's just, anyways, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, have a good night.